Olá, Matheus, tudo bem? Eu sou um isolado. Coitado de mim, eu sou um isolado. Ah. Olá! Me conheço? Te conheço, senhor? Tô gravando uma live stream aqui de Game of Thrones. Só que eu ainda tô aqui no tela inicial aqui pra ver se alguém entra para acompanhar. Tô silencioso com essa TV no máximo aí. Essa TV aí no máximo. E tá louco? Tá mó alto. Dá pra ouvir o pipoco comendo aí. Olá, Gabriel. Tudo bem? Bem-vindo ao canal. Eu te conheço. Continuar. Episódio 1. 1, 2, 3, fight.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Tu não fala nas suas lives, não? Tu não fala nas suas lives? Não parece. Eu sei, não é tão bom. Eu nem sei como que é o Game of Thrones porque eu não assisto Game. Galera, desculpa aí por esse barulho de fundo.
Ethan made this for me. Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances.
Estou é que tem barulho do caramba
And I
aqui.
look forward to
Duas
the day
pessoas
when-
fazendo barulho, caos.
of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
Galaurinhas!
To Lady Elena.
Que loucura, Gabriel, você ainda tá aí? Será que tem alguém? Meu Deus do céu. Meu Deus do céu, eu tô isolado. Tô triste porque eu tô sozinho. Tô sozinho, isolado. 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 Estou isolado.
Wonders Made by Man by Lomas Longstrider.
Olá, tudo bem? Meu Deus, 3 jogadores de Fortnite. Pena que eu não estou jogando aí com vocês.
I hope to see them all someday.
Depois eu vou jogar depois de acabar a live stream.
King's Landing.
Aí, Matheus,
I wonder if it's sunny at
já
Ironworth
jogou
today.
Game of Thrones? Cara, olha, não vou te falar que é da hora, porque eu não achei da hora, mas, né?
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf.
Sim, eu gosto de
She
Life
is
is
our best
Strange.
hope, and
Nossa.
can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately
Olha
needs her
que
help.
amanhã vai ter vídeo de Life is Strange. Aqui eu achei tipo um joguinho bem, sei lá, bosta. Tipo, eu também nem gosto de Game of Thrones, sabe?
One moment.
Tipo, eu nem assisti, nunca
Sorry,
assisti a
milady.
série.
I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
Vamos lá.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
E outra missão.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen
Ela
Cersei.
provavelmente vai dar um pause aqui na
Cersei.
live. Oh, eu vou convidar um amigo aqui, beleza? Oh, convida esse
They
cara aí,
appeared
por
to be
favor.
having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk.
Beleza.
Come, there's something we must discuss.
Ai, galera, se inscreve no meu canal aí, pô.
From the...
Ô, Matheus. Matheus, eu vou você aqui. Falou. Continuar a live aqui. Tchau. Depois a gente joga.
Hi, God. You more as a friend than as my
Galera,
handmaid.
desculpem por esses
A dear
troca
friend.
de
Thank you,
coisa aí.
milady. And you know how I feel about what's happened to
sei
your
lá.
family.
Não
I
tenho o que
feel
falar.
your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
É muito
Of
gentil.
course, Mira. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that
Estou
I'm the
gravando
Queen.
Game of Thrones.
To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I
Game
can
of
least afford.
Thrones.
Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Gabriel deu passo aqui. Gabriel
She
passou
was
aqui na
very
live.
pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
What does she intend to do?
O Gabriel chegou aqui e mandou assim, ó.
She intends
E
to
aí,
make you miserable.
esse
knowing that will
jogo
make me
parece
miserable
ser
as well.
bom. Ele mandou
She
isso.
demands an audience.
É.
She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but
Eu
she's
não
waiting
cheguei
for
meu
us now,
Citroën
and I
estão
promised
da
I would
hora,
bring you to
não.
her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important.
Se eu
I
falar que eu
cannot
achei meio
afford
ruimzinho.
any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I cannot apologize, my lady.
Cara, tipo,
I'm not a
tô no
traitor.
primeiro episódio
I
ainda,
know,
mas ainda tá
But
chato.
you must find a way to
As
appease
batalhas do
her.
jogo é ruim.
Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Tô pensando em passar um capítulo, terminar esse capítulo. Tipo assim, você sabe que toda vez que
You'll be
você
fine.
passa tipo
I know
uma
you
parte
will.
do capítulo, você
You
ganha
may
uma
feel one
conquista,
thing,
né?
but you must say another.
São quantos tipo troféus pra acabar o primeiro capítulo? Tipo, já tô no quarto, eu acho. Quarto ou quinto?
You can do
Sabe aquele
this.
menino carvoeiro? Eu, tipo, eu cliquei lá numa das opções pra ela falar, tipo, que é verdadeiro lá. Aí apareceu lá em cima que o menino notou que eu estava falando a verdade. É bom? Porque esse menino tem alguma influência no
Lady
futuro?
Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Muita como.
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
Ah, isso é bom.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Permanecer de pé, curvar a cabeça, ajoelhar, se diante. Não,
I
vou
am
curvar a
honored,
cabeça, é
Your
louco,
Grace.
me ajoelhar.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg
Se
your pardon,
ajoelhar,
Your
a
Grace.
I wasn't
mulher
talking to
reclamou.
you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
Yes, Your Grace.
O único
To
verdadeiro
the one true
rei
king.
da Majestade.
The
Essa
one
mulher é
true
chata.
king. Yes, she
É,
didn't say which.
Cersei se
It was
lembrará
clever.
disso. Agora, cara,
She only
I
meant
don't care what she meant.
mano, eu não
I
tipo, tô
care
nem aí
what
pra essa
she
mulher.
said. I won't
Feia,
stand for
chata,
impertinence
feia,
from a girl
chata,
of the
feia,
north.
chata.
if you would give her the chance to explain.
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal
Pô, sabe
band
essa
to House
cadeira
Stark for
cheia de arma
centuries?
aí? Um monte
A
de
house
bagaça
of
louca?
traitors.
Não, são traidores, ele é nossa guardiã. Concordo, majestade.
They are noble.
Sabe aquele, tipo, aquele negócio de espada? Sabe quando você baixa o jogo no primeiro episódio?
Always quick to make your opinion known, with
Não é
no
uma
thought
cadeira?
or consideration for your proper place.
Lady Mira is northern, Your Grace.
Ah, mas essa mulher
And
vai
knew
se
King's
ferrar.
Landing
A
and
sua
its
pergunta não
politics.
fez, não a
She
deixou
speaks her mind, but
satisfeita.
means no
Ah, vai
offense,
se
Your Grace.
ferrar.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Rose Bolton também serviu Casa Stark. Ele é o novo guardião, sem dúvidas.
He is
Ele
the
é o novo
warden of the
guardião.
north, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
Por quê?
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his
Olha a live
armies.
aí.
I'm told there are others
Viciou
who
no
would happily
Infamous,
serve
né?
that purpose. But I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
É muito
Forster
bom.
Ironwood does seem rather
Muitos
unique.
visão no nosso pau-ferro. Sim, majestade. Meu Deus, eu falei só assim, majestade.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
There are
Existe limites no
Perhaps, but not if your house faces potential ruin.
Se lembrar disso, tô nem aí.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
Esse anão é cabeçudo, hein?
It raises an interesting question.
E se casa com uma mulher dessa?
Can we truly blame those who end up on the
Até
wrong
as
side
horas
of the
fala
war?
tudo pra ele.
Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault
Eu não
her
consigo nem
for her
ler as
mistake?
coisas tão rápido passa.
Should she be held accountable?
Tenho certeza que ela é arrependida disso. Ela apenas seguiu o
She was
coração.
just following her heart.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to
Rainha
this, I hope
insatisfeita
you
com
find
sua
it
rainha. Mano, vai
quickly.
se ferrar.
Loyalty can be such a hard
Essa
thing
mulher
to
fica
define.
insatisfeita por tudo.
This city alone is filled with all sorts of
Ela é
ambitious
cheia de
opportunists looking to reinvent themselves.
oportunistas,
pretending to be something they're not.
São,
Who knows what lurks within their
sabe,
hearts?
acontece no coração deles.
You are a girl from the north here in service to Lady
garoto norte
Marjorie.
aqui serve
One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question.
Não consigo
And if
ler
your
tão rápido
loyalties were to
assim.
become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would.
girl answer
Sou
the
leal à
question.
margem, serei leal.
Go on.
Não ficarei em conflito.
My loyalties would
Não
never
ficarei em
conflict.
conflito, rapaz. Eu
Grace.
tô
That's a
diante
coward's
dessa rainha
answer.
do caramba.
I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games.
Uma garota norte
Who do you choose?
que você escolher. Ai, Pedro. Tem a resposta aqui, ó. Oh, pera. O rei, é claro, fui jurar a minha senhora Margeria. Não tem como, não sei como. É só você ir em notificações lá. Vai em notificações. Notícias. Vai em notícias. É na tela inicial, lá onde você escolhe os joguinhos. Codice. Assim, codice. Oh yeah, I like that, Grace. Oh yeah. É, o rei, é claro. Olha aí. Espera, 16 segundos. Uau, já apareceu? Apareceu agora? E agora? E agora?
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl. But not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Margaery was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
Tá escrevendo coisas no comentários, né? Por causa que tá aparecendo ali.
I suppose the
tá
crown
fazendo uma
could
coisa
be
ali.
persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Margaery might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight.
Huh?
3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Good night, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It went well.
Really?
Correu bem.
That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Margaery has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell.
Calma aí. Deixa eu ver esses comentários aí. Vai da tela azul. Que não tava aparecendo no chat do YouTube. Ah, se isso carregasse. Se isso carregasse. No que você comentou? No que você comentou? É lá em novidades, né? Nas minhas lives. Briefings. Carrega! Ah, ferrou. Ferrou.
I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well? Sarah?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Eu posso pedir ajuda dela ou não posso pedir ajuda dela? Da ruiva. Não pedir? Pede? Tem certeza? Beleza.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
Ela se lembrará disso. Ah, vai se ferrar.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene? Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother.
Marjorie.
Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Que jogo. Você escolhe qual vai ser o seu símbolo. Tipo assim, vai ficar no jogo inteiro. Águia. Águia. Eu ia escolher a mão, porque eu já escolhi a mão. Sabe aquele cara principal do começo do jogo? Ele tá indo pra onde mesmo?
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Entendi. A murraia.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Caraca, Berg, o que tá acontecendo aqui? Não tô entendendo nada.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you.
Eu tinha falado que ia gravar vídeo de Infamous há muito tempo atrás, né? Tipo, tem que esperar acabar todas as minhas séries, aí eu vou começar a gravar Infamous e Justice Cause, e eu vou ter que comprar mais plus.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new Lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
Caraca, esse jogo tem uns palavrão.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
Esse jogo tem uns palavrão.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to
Ou
survive.
dois. Tá louco?
Lord Ethan. Missed. Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy, go!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
Calm yourself.
The time for calm passed with the late Lord Forrester. Now there's only chaos.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Make him pay for what he's done. Give us justice. I will decide. Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Vou arrancar 3 dedos do cara. Será que eu faço isso? Do ladrão. Muda nada, não?
I, Ethan of House Forrester, Lord of Ironrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
No! Please, my lord! My lord, please! Please, no!
My lord, normally it is the Lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out, if you do not feel ready.
Eu vou arrancar os 3 dedos do cara. Ué, o que eu fiz?
This is injustice, my lord!
Maluco, coitado dos dedos do cara. Vou embora. Sua casa. O julgamento de lord. 5. Tudo céu, Beck.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
You can weigh on any lord.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here. The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see. Take it.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Gauleurinha, então vamos terminando esse episódio por aí. Então, tchau. Quem gostou de assistir até o final, já deixa o like. Tchau. Se inscreva no canal.